Right, welcome everybody. Let's get into the front pages of our daily newspapers. And of course, being a Friday, we've got an extra one that we put up, and that of course is the Mail and Guardian. And the Mail and Guardian this morning, their front page, Outlook 2025. So it says, political shuffling, shifting geopolitics, and the shopper's basket, your roadmap to the year ahead. Should be an interesting one, and see how they get it right for that outlook of the year ahead. I'm looking forward to reading that one. They've also got Trace co-founder Olivier Lausches, I think, on why music awards are still relevant. There's also a story here, pioneering research sheds light on the silent extinction of giraffes. And then finally, ANC Free State ready to woo Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. There we go. That's the front page and what they're looking at in the Mail and Guardian.
Moving on to, Business Day. Infrastructure fix-up. State dangles 200 billion rand. Now showcase public works projects to be launched in 4 municipalities as South Africa plans to trawl its coffers for 200 billion rand to fund public works projects. Public Works and Infrastructure Minister Dean McPherson says, hoping to demonstrate the government's ability to deliver returns to the private sector to chip in with 5 times as much to revamp transport, water and logistics systems. Also, Watchdog seeks Itala liquidation. And of course, a few other stories there with one that says AMSA closure, 16,000 automotive jobs at risk.
Okay, on to the front page of the Star now. That's what we've got here. Say, Israel-Hamas ceasefire as a crucial first step. So, as Israel and Hamas agree to a ceasefire, South African officials and experts discuss the path to lasting peace in Gaza following the country's ICJ case against Israel. So, but that whole story is still up in the air and still waiting to see what the developments are, especially after the Knesset cancelled their sitting on the vote. So it's still something that really hasn't been ratified as yet, but we wait because it's only meant to begin on Sunday. We'll have some analysis in this hour. Teenage pregnancy and statutory rape scourge. South Africa's Basic Education Committee takes action. There's an interesting story for you, and it's about the challenge of teenage pregnancy and statutory rape will be the focus of that committee.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
And then moving on to the Citizen, where it leads with a Change Bella Act or else. Lobby group AfriForum and Solidarity are giving government 10 days to resolve their concerns about Education Bella Act that's now law, or they will take legal action. President Cyril Ramaphosa bowed to pressure to irrationally sign it. And we need standards in place, says AfriForum's Kali Kriel. And then also a long walk to nowhere. That little one there is a pupil walking along the corridors of an old classroom at Kliptown Primary School in Sowetan yesterday after community members shut it down because it was no longer safe. And said that it posed a health risk. The school was built 65 years ago and has not once been renovated since.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, taps run dry again for Josie C. Ware, and Chiefs must sign players. Back page.
Okay. Front page of the Sowetan is where we go. And they say scramble for places. And that story of thousands of pupils across the country still without classes due to the late registration, rejection of allocated schools. And Gauteng expects the number of unplaced learners in the province to reach 40,000 by the end of January, says the MEC. So that's a big story that they're focusing in on there on the front page of the Sowetan. Explore opportunities in new careers. Chiefs gives up league dream and chases CAF spot, and funding options for varsity students. So there we go. That's the front page of the Sowetan.
And not forgetting, of course, SABC News website, www.sabcnews.com. And of course, there you can see a glimpse of what you can find, all the stories we cover and so much more on the SABC News site.
All right, there's your app as well, SABC Plus. Download it, keep it, use it. It is a gift from us to you, believe me. It's a brilliant one, and you can find everything you need in one place. On that note, on this beautiful Friday morning, we're heading up to 7 o'clock. Let's get into your news bulletin at the top of the hour.